The Wii's 17th birthday just rolled around and we are quickly entering a retro gaming renaissance with this nifty little machine. So now more than ever is the perfect time to go and pick one up and homebrew it. In this video, I'll be showing you an in-depth guide of 2 ways you can mod a Wii. Both are very quick, but we have a lot of material to cover, so I'll have timestamps in the description and in the timeline below. There are a ton of reasons to homebrew your Wii that span beyond playing downloaded backups of Wii games that you definitely own. And let's be honest, that's likely what brought you here. You can play GameCube game backups which require no emulation on the Wii's part since the Wii natively has the hardware capabilities. And if you're scratching your head saying, duh, may I remind you that the Wii came out 17 years ago, so it's safe to assume there are some folks out there just discovering this system. Welcome. As for emulation, you can emulate N64 games, SNES, NES, Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, Neo Geo, Atari, Virtual Boy, DS, and there's much more that you can find in a tested list from a link in the description. You can even run a version of Windows 95 on your Wii. If you're into aesthetics, there's a slew of custom themes. There are apps for playing media. There are modded games like Custom Track Grand Prix for Mario Kart, calculators, strobes, web browsers, save game editors, cheats, custom ports to the system, and so much more. It's hard to accept that the tech is extremely outdated for such an amazing console, but the community has done everything they can to push the limits of this set hardware. So it can be very fun and rewarding to explore this. And if you utilize it correctly, the Wii can be a beast for your living room or game room. I personally moved my Xbox out of the living room because all we wanted to do when we had family and friends over is to play the Wii. I just realized I've been hyping the Wii for far too long, so let's get into the homebrewing process right after our partner. Hey, what you doing?
Who are you?
Oh my God, is that what you're paying for your phone bill?
How did you get in here?
With that price, you'd think you get good speeds, coverage, access to 5G, unlimited talk and text, and mobile hotspots.
I do.
Did you know Mint Mobile, our partners for this video, offer all of this for $15 a month?
Oh, wow.
You shouldn't have to pay more to get the same stuff. Go to trymintmobile.com/bullion, which is also linked in the description, to get premium wireless for only 15 bucks a month.
I don't know. I hate having to switch networks. You gotta go in store, and it's a big hassle.
Nah, switching to Mint is easy thanks to eSIMs. Mint also keeps their costs low by doing everything online.
I don't know if I have an eSIM.
If you don't, Mint will ship you a physical SIM card for free.
Oh, sweet.
I just switched, and since Mint is built on the nation's largest 5G network, I have no trouble catching up on all of the great Boolean content. And what's great is if you go to trymintmobile.com/bullion right now, you can take advantage of the latest deal, which is buy 3 months, get 3 months free. Offer ends January 1st, 2024.
Wow, thanks, random stranger.
No problem.
I should probably lock my door.
Homebrewing a Wii is so incredibly easy. So much so, I often relax after a very hard day of work by trying to inject as many Wiis with homebrew as possible. We're first going to cover an older method for homebrewing, and then I'll go ahead and show the latest. This is just the order I ended up doing it, as it was much easier to rehack my Wii with the newer method. All you'll need for either tutorial today is an SD card, preferably bigger than 32 gigabytes, and your Wii. Make sure you format your SD card to FAT32. Do not skip this step. Find your MAC address on your Wii by heading to Settings, Internet, Console Information. Go to the Letterbomb website, the links are in the description, and type in your MAC address. Cut either the red or the blue wire, it doesn't matter, and download the provided zip. Extract the zip file and insert your SD card into the computer. Drag the private and boot.elf onto the root of your SD card. If you already have a private folder, rename it to something like Old Private. Now safely eject the SD card and insert it into your Wii. You will find now in the message portion of your Wii a red envelope. Open it. A wall of text will appear, and then you will see the Hack Me page. Press 1, then press Continue in the Hack Me installer page. Then select Install Homebrew Channel. Confirm, then the Homebrew Channel should be installed, and you will see it on your Wii menu. At this point, you have successfully homebrewed your Wii, since most things will revolve around launching apps from the Homebrew channel. I'll work on another video discussing apps since it takes quite a bit of information and it's better that it has its own dedicated video. Just like the first method, make sure you format your SD card to FAT32. Do not skip this step. Find your MAC address on your Wii by heading to Settings, then Internet, then console information. Visit ModMe, which is also in the description. Download the ModMe package. Run the installer. Click Next. Again. Then make sure both are checked and hit Next. Uncheck ModMe and finish. You can leave the icon on your desktop that says ModMe because it's just the command file. Run ModMe skin, type I agree with caps and a space, hit Next. Select ModMe Wizard. There are many options you can utilize later. We will keep it basic and go ahead with the ModMe option. Hit yes and click Next. Now select your software version. You can see what version your Wii is on by going to the system menu, Wii settings. The latest is 4.3. There's also a region which is represented by the letter next to the update. Select the corresponding option. Select the Wii brand. Now enter your MAC address, then hit Next. You may install the following channels, but I'll cover Reconnect in another video. You may leave these unchecked and move forward. You may also install custom themes. I am also skipping this. Go ahead and skip the USB loader for now. We will also cover that in another video. Go ahead and set this path to the root of your SD. Now verify your info and hit finish. Once it's done, safely eject your SD card and insert it into your Wii. Go to the messages and this envelope will look familiar. Select it. This is very similar to the previous method. Press 1, hit continue, select install Homebrew Channel, confirm. Now you should be done. I want to warn you, however, as your Wii is not backed up and I have not shown this method. I will be working on a tutorial covering all the essential apps, adding games, and backing up your system. If you're watching this and the video is out, there should be like a card on the side corner, but if the video isn't, check out the wiki, wiihomebrew.org, which will also be in the description. I hope you are as eager as I am to begin your Wii homebrewing journey. There is a ton of content out there and the community is active to this day, diligently pumping out new content and discoveries. And the Wii really is going through a renaissance going into 2024. The price is stabilizing and it's more accessible than ever to go pick up one. And if you don't have one yet, why'd you watch this video so far? Go ahead and get one right now, and I will see you in the next video.